And I was about to bring up the market because Colorado has specifically the springs, right? You've
Yeah.
got Fort Carson,
Yeah.
Shriver,
Yeah. Shriver, please.
Shriver,
Please don't disrespect.
Shriver.
Please don't do this
You've
right
got
now.
the Air Force Academy,
Okay. Yeah.
right?
hmm
And then you also have what's that one in the mountain?
Did you say Fort Carson yet?
For yeah,
Fort Carson?
yeah, Carson.
Yeah, Fort Carlson.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. No, you're right. Fort
You know what?
Carlson's out here.
You know what you are today? You're fucking off today, dude.
Nah,
You're
man.
off today, buddy.
Shriver's crazy and you knew
You're
it.
off today.
Shriver's crazy and you
No,
knew it.
listen, pal. Listen,
And you knew it.
let's address this, okay? I don't know where your energy is today.
All right,
All
bro.
right, I don't know what your energy is right now.
I think you kind of threw it off because you were saying some
I'm about to walk off.
diabolical
I'm just
shit
gonna walk
earlier.
out,
You were
dude.
saying
Welcome back. United Us, REI, Invested, Unfiltered. Today we're talking about what I would go back and tell my 18-year-old self. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get unfiltered. Garen, how you feeling today? You feeling like it's a good day to record?
yeah, I feel good, man. It was a little hot earlier, but it's really nice now.
Very,
You guys
very
probably see
high.
the sunset behind us. It's really
Yeah,
nice.
we picked this backdrop today. This is just right outside my house.
Yeah,
Picked this backdrop just because we figured that this would be a little better to look at.
Colorado's beautiful, man.
It's disgustingly gorgeous.
What do you want to talk about today?
That's it. We're gonna talk about what I would go back and tell my 18-year-old self. If I go back in time, when I was 18, I was in Job Corps, right? So I mean, I was in a position kind of like an intermediate, like where a lot of other people were going to college.
Yeah,
I was doing something, I guess, somewhat similar, where I was just going off. It's a government facility, and it's governmentally funded, so they fly you out. They let you live there on the campus, and they teach you vocational skills like
yeah,
welding, electricity,
yeah.
construction, right? And I went there for security. There's medical work you can do, and they have options to like get your GED, get your diploma, go to college if you want to. You can I got my license there.
Yeah.
I got my GED. I
Job
got my
Corps.
vocational training.
Job Corps is pretty popular in Las Vegas, man.
Yeah, in Vegas, a lot of people go to Job Corps.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, it's a lot of fucking hoodlums.
Hmm.
A lot of
And
hoodlums.
that's what it is, bro. It's literally just a bunch of fucking delinquents.
Yeah. I think we were talking earlier, and we're like, yeah, definitely would not put that on our resume.
Not going on my
That's
resume.
not a
It's not going on my resume. And I'm gonna tell
it's
you
not a
why.
resume thing, man.
Because when the person goes to the website, they're just gonna see some kid in like an orange jumpsuit,
Yeah.
like
So what?
saying.
So what would you tell your 18-year-old self?
All right, so if I go back and talk to myself at 18, right? I would literally just tell myself, apply yourself better, obviously.
Yeah.
Pay attention,
Yeah.
not just to like school or whatever, but like literally just to what's going on around you in life.
Yeah.
I feel like I missed out on learning so much because I was so like heads in the cloud, kind of wandering around.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have kind of put my head down a little more and just paid attention to the world. I'm learning a lot more now, closer to 30, just about how the world works. Like, I didn't know how to get a loan for a car. I didn't know how my credit worked
Dude.
until just a couple years ago.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of, man, like that was it for us, right? Like getting a car was kind of like the end all be all.
Yeah.
And that's what we kind of based our success on. Like the peak of the mountain is getting a
If
car.
I could just have a car,
Right.
I'd be so successful.
And I think that I would probably tell myself not to be so in the moment, um, to get a little bit more perspective. But I don't know how you could hammer that into an 18-year-old's head, man. Like I could go back and talk to myself as much as I want, but I think I had great people in my life. You know what I mean? I had you,
Yeah.
we had mom, we had dad, um,
Trey.
Trey, right? And so we had great people in our life telling us things, telling us great things, and giving us advice. But honestly, I don't think I would have listened, man. Like if I could go back to when I was 18, I'm not sure if I would listen.
Yeah, because I
I would listen
know
to all the people I already were giving me good
I
advice.
was 18 in Job Corps. And when I came back, you were 17, almost 18. So I was about to hit 19.
Yeah,
So I remember when I came back, you told me how depressed you were, how sad you were, how lonely you were, and just how like just unhappy with your current life situation that you
yeah,
were at in that time period.
yeah. It was rough, man. 18 in Vegas. What was I doing, dude? I was not doing well.
You're selling weed.
I was selling weed and I was smoking a ton of weed. Had a baby, just had a baby.
Yep, yep.
So I was pretty stressed out, trying to provide. I was working. I was doing all kinds of stuff, man. But I think sometimes I kind of felt like I was up, and sometimes I look back and I miss it a little bit. And it sounds weird, but I think it's because, I have a lot more responsibility now, and I feel like there's a
Dude,
lot
I
more on my
totally get
shoulders
it.
now.
Totally get it. I always say that if I could go back to being homeless, like
Yeah,
that was probably the best time of my life, only because I wake up and my whole thing was just like, get some food. You wake up in the morning like, all right, find some food,
that was
and
kind
that's
of
the
it.
whole
That
day.
was kind of it. It's like
Nothing else
if I
matters.
can pay my rent, I'm good, man.
But yeah,
But I would probably go back and I'll tell myself, start now. Get your head out of your ass, man. Get your head out of your ass. Honestly.
start now.
Listen to the people around you because you are probably receiving good advice. You are probably talking to people who care about you. If for the most part,
And
if
no
you don't,
more.
yeah, if you don't, I mean, sucks to fucking suck if no
Yeah,
one cares
honest.
about you.
Yeah, if no one cares about you. I mean, you put yourself there, dude. Like,
Stop.
you,
No,
hold on.
no.
If you're 18 and no one cares about you, you could have met someone
That
that
is
cared.
such an awful thing to say.
You
I'm gonna be
did
honest
that.
with you. That is
You
such
did
a
that to
horrible
you,
thing to
buddy.
say,
You're
bro.
probably a shitbag. Your whole 18 years.
That
Your
is.
whole
I'm gonna put a disclaimer. I don't agree with that at all, bro. That is awful.
don't scoot away from the subject matter, pal. All right? You lean into this, all right?
But get your head out of your ass, man. That's kind of the end of it, right? That's it for me. I would go back to when I was 16 too, man.
You know what else?
Start now.
Yeah, if I go back even like 15, 14,
Yeah,
hey, look, start some research. Start looking into things,
dude.
right?
I wasn't researching shit when I was 16.
But imagine if you had started then,
Yeah,
where you'd be when you turned 18 and could start doing things, right?
yeah.
Because I mean, in Vegas, I'm pretty sure you can't buy property till 21.
Really?
Out here, you can buy property at 18.
21? You can't buy property till you're 21. So I can't be 18 years old and buy a house.
I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming. I know it's different everywhere, but I'm pretty sure that was the law in Vegas.
What age did you join the army again?
19,
You joined at 19. Damn, how old are you now?
28,
Bro, you've been in the army for 10 years?
8. What the fuck? I got out for 2.
You confused yourself.
I didn't
Yeah,
confuse shit.
no, you could
I was I wasn't confused, pal. You were confused.
no, you confused yourself there
I wasn't
because
confused, dude.
the math hit you and you said, "What the fuck? Wait."
Honest to God, dude.
You did get out for two,
I'll tell
yeah,
you what. I've been in the army for too long. That's what it is. I've been
yeah.
in the army for too long.
So you get out.
100%. I
What?
get out in like a month,
Oh, you
like
do.
20 days. Yeah,
Damn, man.
yeah. I'm
Good for
done.
you.
I'm done.
You excited, dude?
Oh, it's 100%, dude.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna smoke some weed
Oh
to
shit.
celebrate. 100%. I think I'm gonna smoke some weed to celebrate, dude.
Right back on the rock, huh? Just fucking right back to it, man. Hey, this is gonna be a job corps in 6 months. Right back in job corps, bro. I assure you,
That's so
man.
fucking funny, dude. That's
Right,
so fucking funny.
right back on the
I
fucking.
don't know what happened, man. That's so hilarious, dude.
Oh shit, man. Hey, dude, if in 1 month we stop posting, you guys know why.
You know why, yeah. You
You
know
know
exactly.
why.
I'm not gonna start smoking weed, but I think I'm gonna smoke some weed to celebrate me getting out of the army.
Dude, you could have said anything, man. You could have been like, I'm a
I could
fucking
have, and I know I did. I did say anything. I said exactly what was on my mind.
fucking
Honestly, and if even if I could go back now, right?
yeah.
Like, let's say instead of going back in time to being 18, what if you were 18 now? Because the tools right now are insanely different, right? YouTube has evolved
Yeah.
insanely.
Yeah.
I mean, whereas you could like kind of look up and learn here or there on YouTube, whatever.
Hmm.
YouTube University now, like
Yeah.
YouTube is literally like you can learn entire subject matter.
Dude, on top of that, man, on that matter, entrepreneurship in children and
Dude,
kids these days,
dude,
dog, you have kids making more money than
16-year-olds are starting drop shipping businesses,
9-year-olds streaming,
streaming, yeah.
making bands.
Brother, when Alana was first born, like
Yeah,
around like 2, I was watching Ryan's World with her,
yeah.
and I was like, I was just curious, like,
Like
what is this kid's net
this little
worth?
nigga makes so much money.
This little motherfucker, this little motherfucker. His parents quit their job, just racking cash off this kid.
Now I want to make it clear, we're not like talking down on.
I'm talking down on him, dude.
Oh my god. I'm
Imagine hating a kid, bro.
dude,
Bitch.
dude. You know what one of like the nastiest things to me?
Uh,
People who talk shit about like kid actors. You know the new Harry Potter show that's coming out,
mhm.
and people are like legitimately talking
Angry
shit
about these children.
about these children. They're like,
Children, dude.
"Oh, she don't look good." Da, da, da. Like, what are you talking about? It's a fucking
As a child,
they're
dude.
like 12, man.
Where first of all, what Reddit subgroups are you in? They're talking about the looks of the children because I gotta know.
No, man. Actually, it's Facebook, but
It's crazy. You choose your friends on Facebook. You
dude, I
You can unfriend them, dude.
Listen, man, I'm not going to be a victim of the algorithm. All right,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
The victim of the algorithm.
Sometimes stuff pops up, and I swear to God, I don't know how I got there.
That okay. Because your wife and me went through your Facebook one day, and literally we
Nah,
counted.
man,
She said, and I quote, "Every third scroll will be anime titties,"
they're
and I
targeting
promise
me. They're targeting me,
you.
bro. I assure you, they're targeting me, and I can tell you why.
Yeah,
And I can tell you
I'll
why.
tell you why. I know what targeted ads are. I'll tell you. We all know why.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah.
All right, listen, dude. What's that one show made off of a game, The Last of Us? Isn't that a child? Isn't that girl a kid?
Yeah, yeah. The Last of Us. Yeah.
Gavin's shaking his head. No, you know how old she is? Oh, fuck her, man. She's an adult. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Talk shit, man. I think she looks like shit too, to
She's
be
a
honest.
flat faced pug. Like she looks.
Bro,
Let's get into it, huh? I'll say this. I'll say this. I'll say this. I'll say this.
this is gonna be the most
I'll say this.
controversial. Like, this is the most
This is
controversial
the
episode. We're on episode
this is
3.
unfiltered, baby. Listen, if a cartoon character who just got hit in the face with a shovel came to life,
What's up with you today, man? What's up with you today,
you
bro?
said you said talk about her.
No, I didn't tell you to talk about her. I said,
Oh,
fuck it. I
oh,
don't
hey, I
care
thought we were getting
if
into it.
other
I
people
thought we
talk
were getting
about her.
into it. I'll tell you what. I'll go back and tell her at 18 because she's 18. You said, Gavin. I'll go back and tell her at
Can we
18.
Google this before we continue? Because this is an actual child.
Yeah, yeah. Gavin, can you
We're
pull
gonna
that
have
up?
to cut this
Can you
out.
pull that
We
up?
can't be talking shit about children on the podcast.
Yeah, yeah, pull up.
This is supposed to be
How
about,
old?
isn't this about real estate? Let's talk about real estate.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
she's in
okay,
there.
fuck it. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah, yeah. Spoon face. Listen, listen.
She still played a good Ellie.
She did fantastic.
Let me ask you
She's a
something.
great actress. I love her.
Let me ask you something. At what age would you start teaching your kid about real estate?
Absolutely, right now.
How's she?
My daughter's
Like
6 years old.
six? Yeah.
I'll tell you what. If you ask Alana, my 6 year old, if you ask her right now, there's three things that you can do with money. What are they? And she'll say, stupid people spend money, normal people save money, and smart people invest money. And you say, well, what is investing? It's when you buy something that makes you more money.
Yeah, I've
And you,
heard her.
and
Yeah,
you,
I've had this conversation with her.
and you
She
can
likes,
tell her, hey, name me three ways to invest. And she'll say, you can buy a store, you can buy like a fun place like a Chuck E. Cheese because she's 6. That's what her mind is.
let me ask you
You
something.
can buy properties.
Let me ask something because I'm interested in this. Since we're talking kind of on the topic, right?
Mhm.
What are some ways you think kids could get into real estate investment? Not just entrepreneurship, not just investment,
Well,
and not just understanding the value of money, but how do you think a kid could get into this world?
it's kind of difficult because there's a lot of limitations when it comes to buying anything. But like, let's say like I was like 16, 17, right? And I wanted to get into real estate. Speaking of which, do you remember those kids that went to the millionaire mindset, the
Yeah,
multifamily mindset?
yeah, yeah.
They were like
Oh,
16, bro.
bro, you're
They
right,
paid to be there. They couldn't even buy property yet, but they had the
dude.
ideas that they wanted to do
That's
it,
how.
and they knew what they would.
That's
Yeah,
how.
that's
Get
how.
interested, take an interest,
Go to
invest
the
in yourself,
networking
man.
events. Yeah, go to the
Dude,
networking events.
he's talking
Go
about
talk to people.
we went to the seminar, million dollar mindset,
Multifamily mindset.
multifamily mindset, and it was a seminar and it taught you how to invest in multifamilies. It's actually a lot easier than a lot of people would think. You kind of just gotta have the balls to jump in, man. That's really all it is.
Sincerely, yeah, that's all it is.
And there were these two kids there, man. They were like fucking 15, 16, and they paid to be there. I think it was like 5 grand, man.
Mhm.
And they paid to be there, dude. And goddamn, they were motivated, dude. And that's what it takes, dude. Those dudes, when they're our age, they're gonna be fucking rich, man.
Sincerely, because now, right now, they're like 16 years old thinking about
Yeah.
it. And if I remember correctly, at the end, they were one of those platinum members because they raised the 40K to go up.
God damn.
16 years old, they raised $40,000 each
Yeah.
to go past and get the full mentorship program.
Hey, do you think we should put 40 grand on that?
I don't know. I've thought about it a lot since then because now that we have more of the means, um, I just don't know if it's the right direction for what we want to do, right?
Why not? It's investment. It's a good
It
investment.
is. It is. It's a lot of time, it looks like. And it looks like they're making good money doing it. I just don't know how much hand holding. I know that we would need it to start.
I mean, you put the 40K down, I'm pretty sure they're gonna get you in the process. My thing is, it's a lot more than we have now, right? I mean, we could put 40K down and we could put a down payment on a house
Yeah, right.
and get ourselves a property,
Right.
right? And just do what we will with it. And I know that we'll do a good job because we have an understanding of what we want to do, right?
Yeah,
But I think that kind of would set us up in a program that might give us more of a
direction.
process.
Yeah.
Yeah, more of a
And
direction.
it gives us the network, right? It gives us the mentorship. And I mean, I won't touch specifically on network for a minute because those people are all the people that we want to talk to, we want to be around. And we
Yeah.
get to be around all the people that they're around,
But
which is exactly who we want to be our
but
clients
I
in the
think the
future,
point
anyways.
though, like, and the point with this is like we want to, like, this is our journey,
100%.
right?
100%. And
And
yeah,
is that paying somebody to do it for us?
no, I'm worried about it pigeonholing us
Yeah.
into one category for too long.
Yeah.
Whereas right now, like you said, this is our journey. And as we go, we document and we collect
Yeah.
resources and we give them out to whoever needs them. We build up our own repertoire, and we build up that in ourselves, which I really like personally.
Okay.
I don't know,
I agree.
it kind of sounds like, I mean, it's like, why wouldn't you want people who could really mentor you? And I'm not opposed to mentorship. I would love to have a mentor
Yeah.
in the real estate space in general. I don't know how much outside of that particular space that they'd be able to help us with. And I don't want to pigeonhole ourselves into that particular space.
No, I agree. Um, I agree. No, and I think like I was saying, I think whatever we do, we're gonna be successful in it. I'm gonna be honest with you, man,
Me too.
because we have that mindset.
Yeah.
We we have the capital at this
And I'll
point.
say this too, it's not too late, right?
Yeah.
Because we're saying like, damn, those kids are 16, right? And they are gonna get into it and
Fuck it.
they're gonna be by our age, they're gonna be very wealthy.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is that we could be in a worse position. We could be 50 talking about I wish I started at 30
Yeah. No, 100%,
and
man.
saying, damn, those 30-year-olds who are starting now, when they hit 50,
Yeah.
they're gonna because there's a whole lot of life ahead of us.
Yeah.
I'm saying we might feel old or whatever, but there's a lot of life ahead of us, bro. We're only fucking 28 and 27.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's still a whole lot of time.
So what are you looking for?
God, we have gotten so serious, haven't we? Let's make a joke or something. Somebody fart or some shit. Do something crazy.
Don't make a fart
Do something funny, bro.
joke.
break the break the tension I feel in this tent, dude.
Nah, man. I think it's good stuff, dude. I think that at the end of the day, this is what we're here for.
Yeah, of
Like we're
course.
here to talk about this shit. Um,
I'm gonna cut this dead air right out, my man.
yeah, no, I'm checking. I'm checking. Yeah, I think we came back. It wasn't the vibe wasn't as hot.
I'm gonna say this, okay? Because something that I really want to get into that we've been discussing over the past week, and you're gonna hate that I'm bringing this up again, buddy, but I want you to say this on camera because I want everyone in our comments to fucking fry you.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The Huntrix girls,
Stop it,
yep,
bro. We're not having a
from
conversation on the podcast.
K-pop Demon
You know why we're
Hunters.
not having a conversation on this podcast? Because you start taking it serious, bro. You get so
No, no,
upset.
no, no,
You
no,
get
no. I just
so
want
upset
you
when
to
I say this
say
shit.
it,
You know how you're upset?
document it.
You know you're upset because it's been
Why?
like 3 days, bro.
It's been like 4.
Actually,
I'm not
didn't we have
upset
this
about it.
conversation when I graduated?
Saturday.
Yeah, it's been 4 days, bro.
I'm not upset
You
about it.
have to
I
let it
just
go.
want you to say it. The Demon Hunters from K-pop Demon Hunters, the 3 girls, my man says they could beat the 3 top Hashira from Demon Slayer,
I'm gonna be honest with you.
and I'm not feeling that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You have to let it go.
No, 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 no. Tell me your points.
You have to
Tell me your
let it
points.
go,
Tell me why.
bro. You ended up agreeing with me.
I never agreed with you, not once.
Oh my!
Never once did I. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure you ended up agreeing with me.
You're talking about Xavier in the very first scene of the movie.
That's the only thing they have.
Well, they also have time manipulation abilities,
Very slight and very limited, but go on.
superhuman strength,
Okay,
superhuman dexterity,
fair enough.
superhuman durability,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
superhuman speed.
That's all fair. That's all fair points. Here's the thing, though. What are the Hashira fighting? Fucking pillows. They're fighting people with superhuman abilities. Some of them with time manipulation.
And they're losing.
They're not
They're
though, because
consistently
even
losing. They're
they're not
getting
even
clapped.
losing.
They're getting clapped
They
up.
never lose.
They're
They lose
they're
sometimes. They lose sometimes.
they're beating the squabble
Uh huh.
and
The
then
rabble. The rabble.
the riffraff,
Okay.
and they're getting their cheeks clapped up.
Even their riffraff is way stronger than
I'm not saying it's
anything.
not. I'm not saying it's
It
not.
is. I'm just saying though, comparatively, right? If you fucking step on a bug and I'm out here fighting grown men, you're not gonna say, well, we both have the same power level because we're both fighting the same amount of. No, bro.
You have to let it go.
I'm not gonna.
You have
And
to.
I will now. I will now. Now that it's on. Now that it's out there.
How's it look right now?
This is so nice. Yeah,
It looks good right now.
this is so pretty.
Oh, you can see me well. I
Yeah.
feel like I might be
You see
shaded.
So I'm gonna
everything.
suggest though, I would suggest filming with two iPhones, only because your quality looks way different than his.
Yeah.
Do
He's no,
you
no, he said
say
different. He didn't say
filming
worse.
Which one's better though?
Yeah, be honest.
probably the iPhone?
Yeah, I thought so.
He's
Yeah,
biased. He has
iPhones
bias.
are really
The
good.
only thing with
He's biased.
He's
Galaxies
biased.
and stuff, they're too crisp.
It's not a Galaxy, pal.
We got a Z Flip, ain't it? Or a Z Fold. That's a Galaxy.
It's a fold, buddy. It's a it's an Android.
It's these.
No,
That's what they're fucking.
no.
What is
Yes,
it?
they are.
What is it, Karen? What is it?
Bro, you want me to
It's a
pull out Google right
yeah. That's your job, dude. That's your job, buddy. Pull out the Google.
It's good, but you want it to be the same.
So yeah, the same.
I got a question. Hey, do you think that your clients would be they feel some type of way if you like were Googling stuff? Like
What,
let's say
one of
let's
them?
yeah. Let's say like I would. I would.
Yeah.
Imagine like you try to sell me a house. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah. What's the interest rate in this area? And you're just like, oh,
What's that? How much this house? Give me a sec. About
Zillow. We got Zillow pulled up.
honestly, yes, but do you think it'd be worse if I got it wrong and they went home and Googled it? I was like, what the fuck?
No, that
What?
no, that
Would you be upset if your agent was Googling in front of you? I was like, hold up.
I don't know. Like part of me says like yeah, 'cause I'm like, I mean, should you know? But the other part's like, no, dude,
You gotta
it's
fact
fact
check. You
checking,
gotta
right?
fact
Dude,
check.
I'm in cybersecurity. I do interviews.
Yeah.
When my boss asks people, hey, so how would you X, Y, and Z? We're looking for the answer. Google it. Like when
Why
we're like,
wouldn't you?
how would you troubleshoot this issue?
And you know what?
Google it. Like
Didn't
it's
teachers say you're not gonna have a computer in your pocket?
no, you
You won't
literally
have
are
a
gonna have a computer in your
calculator
pocket.
every day. And if you don't, everyone else is gonna look at you like, "Where's your computer? Where's your little mini computer?"
No, literally, and use the tools you have, right, dude? Like, why the fuck not? Oh, speaking of, did they shut Zillow down? I think I saw.
Not that I know of. Zillow's a huge brokerage now.
Is it really?
Yeah, yeah. What do you mean?
A part of it was shut down. I thought they shut down the part just
No, they're in a lawsuit
where they
right
sell
now.
free houses.
They're in a lawsuit right now.
For what?
A huge one. I forgot which broker association was suing them, but they're pissed. Well, I knew it was gonna happen. A couple of years ago when I first started getting into real estate, that's when Zillow had just gotten their like brokerage license, so
Yeah,
they became a brokerage, which means that they could do brokerage activities.
Gavin, can you tell us what Zillow's in a lawsuit for right now?
So like they could start like buying and selling houses directly through themselves and not have to outsource.
Uh,
Yeah, and they could act as an agent and a brokerage, right?
is that a conflict of interest?
Not apparently, but now what's up? But now they're upset because it feels like it's taking away a lot of business and it's all through one place. I don't know if that's what the lawsuit is, but that's why everybody's
They're
pissed.
like making a monopoly essentially.
So it says Zillow is currently facing a lawsuit from Compass, a real estate brokerage, regarding Zillow's new listing policy. Um,
Yeah, so I guess they're in a
says
lawsuit
Zillow's
with Compass
policy that
regarding the new
restricts
listing
listings
policy.
that are publicly marketed elsewhere for more than a day from appearing on Zillow violates federal antitrust laws. This policy, dubbed the Zillow ban by critics,
So
is
they're
seen by Compass as an anti-competitive tactic to maintain Zillow's dominance in online real
so
estate.
they're doing what with
Where
people? So they're say that last part of the 24-hour thing. Say that one more time. That sentence.
It's seen by Compass as an anti-competitive tactic to maintain Zillow's dominance in the online real estate market.
Okay, so okay. That's
makes
what
sense. Makes sense.
said they okay.
Violates the listing policy.
Compass argues that Zillow's policy unfairly prevents listings from appearing on Zillow if they have been marketed privately or on other platforms for more than 24 hours. Okay. Um, huh.
Yeah, they're mad about it, dude. And I mean, that's what I kind of figured was going to happen when Zillow started doing this because it's too efficient. It's too efficient to be able to list your house in the same place without having to go to an agent. I can list it directly through the website. The website will give me the price. The website itself will buy it, even if you can sell it directly to Zillow. And then you can buy another house directly from that same website. You know what I'm saying?
They're
A-
Walmarting it, bro.
And they're Walmarting it. It's too
They're
efficient. They're
Walmarting it,
Walmarting
bro.
houses.
God damn.
You know what? If I go back and tell my 18-year-old son something, I'd tell him invent Zillow.
Hey,
Go make Zillow.
hey, we're kind of cooked then, right? Like
Go make
we're the
Zillow.
mom and pop in the Walmart world this
Yeah,
today,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I fuck with it though, man. I think that I just want a piece of the pie, dude.
So, yeah, at the end of the day, because we're in a whole different space, right?
Yeah,
Because what we do is we invest in properties,
yeah,
so we can utilize Zillow. That's what I was saying. I'm not
this is
sure.
true.
I'm not sure if my license is gonna. I mean, I don't. I think it's a hindrance at sometimes
Yeah,
because my license status puts me in this box, right? But as investors, we can use whatever tools we want, things like that. That's why I like being an investor because it doesn't matter if the market is up or down. You just adjust. If it's a buyer's market, then you buy. If it's a seller's market, you sell what you bought,
yeah. I mean,
right?
yeah, yeah. Hence, buyer's market, seller's market, right?
Right. So I'm saying like as an investor, like it doesn't really matter what the market's doing. You just kind of move with it, right?
Okay.
So I mean, it doesn't really matter what Zillow's doing. We're not a brokerage, so
Yeah,
we just buy properties.
yeah. I'm here for it, man. And then we're going to end up putting a bunch of tools on the website too. I think we still need to finish working on that tonight.
Mhm.
Not sure if I'm going to because it's getting
Yeah.
late,
So
but
what our business model is that our acquisition strategies.
bitch, I was talking.
What we talking about? You said you said you're not working again. That's not a surprise. You said you're not working tonight. I'll tell you what. Tonight we'll be on the game though for
Bro, I
sure.
told you I want to be lazy.
Tonight you did. Tonight we're gonna be on the game
God, I hate
though.
working, man. I think
Don't we both?
I think that's like the one thing keeping me doing this shit. I'm so sick of fucking working.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to work hard because I'm so sick of working,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. You work hard now though.
No, literally, man.
Yeah, because at 50, I'm trying to be on yacht.
God, man. I don't even like putting this tent up today was such a fucking pain in the
Oh
ass.
my God. It's like traveling with like a toddler in a hot car, bro. Because every movement is complaining. I had to tell you, bro. Like,
Oh,
dude, I know how bad you don't want to work because we got out here and put the tent just on the ground. He went, oh, I
it's
don't know
so
what to
hot.
do with that.
It's hot, man. God
I
damn.
brought out popsicles.
Yeah, the popsicles are good. They helped. God, they helped, man.
I brought out
They
popsicles
were
for
like
you.
80 yards from your house, dude. And I was fried when we got down here,
Yeah,
man.
you're done for, dude. Um,
Hey, we're gonna let's take a camping trip in a couple of weeks and let's do a podcast while we're camping, bro.
yeah, that'll be like episode 4.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome, bro.
Yeah, let's
That'd be
do it while we're
so
camping,
awesome.
man.
I want to do it so bad when we're camping.
Fucking fat ass bear fucking as our backdrop, man.
I don't even know if I'd be comfortable with that because there's nothing like he's looking at us. There's nothing
We can always zip it up, dude.
making eye contact. Well, yeah, no, I want the lake to be the backdrop. Yeah, we're definitely going camping like 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna go camping with all the kids. God, it's gonna be exhausting though.
Yeah. Did you order Korean barbecue yet?
Yeah, I did.
I don't fucking believe
I
it.
didn't, dude. Why would you ask?
Sorry.
You know I didn't. Why
I don't
would you
believe it.
ask that? You
You
know I did
literally
not.
told me you'd get me Korean barbecue.
Korean barbecue or Mexican food.
Yeah.
So one of them's got to go. Which one? Forever.
Oh, Korean barbecue, man.
What? You give up Korean barbecue forever?
Dude, you're talking Mexican food, man. Well, first of all, Korean food's on the table.
There's only
You
two.
just said Korean barbecue.
There's 3 things I like from Mexican food.
Is there Mexican? Well, okay, you're about to say something very awful, so please do, because you are about to be exposed, buddy. Go ahead and expose yourself for who you are, because no, dude.
What's wrong with you? Tacos,
Yeah,
burritos.
yeah. Quesadillas.
No. Carne asada fries.
Okay.
That's the only thing that I'm ordering, right?
I mean, I would argue carne asada fries are like, oh, they're Mexican. You're right.
Bro, Korean food, Korean barbecue specifically.
Xavier, you said Korean barbecue. You did not say Korean food.
Yeah, Korean barbecue specifically.
Yeah,
You got the galbi ribs, dog.
that's it.
You got the bulgogi. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I don't know like how you said that, but yeah.
Bul-
I don't know how you said it.
the bulgogi, my
The
boy.
bulgogi.
The bulgogi.
Okay.
We got the fucking what's the name? Oh, you got the kimchi pancakes, kimchi soup.
The fucking what, bro? That sounds awful. What are you
No,
talking about? Kimchi pancake?
so good, dog.
What is that? Is it
So
actually, is it a pancake?
yeah, no, it sounds like a scallion. It's delicious, dude.
Nah, I'm good, dude.
So fire.
Listen, you could take all that. First of all, sounds delicious. I love Korean food. Take all that shit out of here, man.
For what?
Matter of
No,
fact,
tell me,
matter of fact, just order me some carne asada fries. Don't you about it up.
because since
Yeah, I'm not gonna forget. I'm hungry,
Mexican
bro.
food does sound good actually
Yeah,
tonight.
carne asada fries.
Taco, I want actually this taco place that just opened up over here.
Yeah.
El Amigos Tacos, not a sponsor.
You want to drive down there?
Jog,
I said drive, buddy.
dude, man.
What's behind us? Where
This
the fuck are
miles
you
and miles
of that?
miles
Where are
and
you
miles
driving
of
to?
rough. What is that?
Speaking of, man,
Sick.
speaking of, dude,
Yeah, talk to me.
this is gorgeous when the spring hits, man.
Oh, yeah,
So
beautiful, right?
in the wintertime, it's basically all
Yeah,
just
yeah,
dirt. And
yeah.
then there's like 1 week in the spring where you just wake up one day and everything's fucking green.
Green, it's
It's
beautiful.
gorgeous.
Colorado's the shit, bro.
Yeah, great
I'm never
market out
leaving
here.
this place. Now, and I was about to bring up the market because Colorado has specifically the springs, right? You've
Yeah,
got Fort Carson,
yeah,
Shriver,
yeah. Shriver, please,
Shriver,
please don't disrespect.
Shriver.
Please don't do this
You've
right
got
now.
the Air Force Academy,
Okay. Yeah.
right?
hmm
And then you also have what's that one in the mountain? Is
Did you say Fort Carson yet?
Yeah,
Fort Carson?
yeah, Carson.
Yeah, Fort Carlson.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. No, you're right. Fort Carlson's out here.
You know what you are today? You're fucking off today, dude.
Nah,
You're
man.
off today, buddy.
Shriver's crazy and you knew
You're
it.
off today.
Shriver's crazy and you
No,
knew it.
listen, pal. Listen,
And you knew it.
let's address this, okay? I don't know where your energy is today.
All right,
All
bro.
right, I don't know what your energy is right now.
I think you kind of threw it off because you were saying some
I'm about to walk off.
diabolical
I'm
shit
gonna walk
earlier. You
out,
were
dude.
saying diabolical shit about children,
Carson,
about that child earlier, bro.
I'm not getting angry now.
The spoon face, bro. You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
The chick from Last of Us, yeah, she has a spoon face.
We're gonna have to
But
edit.
let's not.
We're gonna have to edit some of that out.
So, oh, most of us getting edited now. I might keep some for context because you brought it back up now.
Or you do a flashback.
Yeah. Yeah. What? I didn't say that. I'm gonna use that
It'd be
part.
like grayed out and it'd be like edited
Yeah,
out.
yeah. I'm gonna use this part right here. What? I never said that. What? And I'm just gonna come back to it. Yeah. Listen. Listen. The market here is
Are you
awesome.
Dickie Roberts, bro? What are you doing, dude?
What a deep cut. What a deep cut, man. That's such a good one. Nobody knows about that movie. Have you heard of that movie, Gavin?
You know Dickie Roberts?
Dickie Roberts, childhood star.
You look like you've heard of that movie, Gavin.
Same guy
I'm
from
gonna
Joe
keep it a
Dirt.
beat.
What's
Huh?
the dude's name?
No, it's the
Because
hair.
you kind of look like Dickie
It's
Roberts,
the hair,
lucky.
dude. It's the hair for sure,
Yeah.
man.
Well, David Spade. Yeah, it's about the dude who's a childhood star, and like he's trying to he's a washed out childhood star. He was like the guy as a kid, and now he's a grown up and drug addict. And he's
Oh, the kid from Home Alone. Imagine him, but like,
yeah.
yeah.
Macaulay. Oh my God, that movie's about Macaulay Culkin. That movie is about Macaulay
And
Culkin.
then he makes a comeback
He
and
makes a
marries a
comeback.
bad bitch.
He marries a bad bitch. He does marry a baddie.
Macaulay Culkin.
You know what? Honestly though, he ruined the family.
Who? Dickie
She
Roberts?
was married.
Wait, did he end up with her?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. That's how it ends.
Are you serious? I was
Yes.
joking. Really?
No, yeah. And he takes the kids. They call him dad now.
Nah,
Okay,
no,
the,
he doesn't.
the last part was a little. The last part was a little bit.
Call him Papa.
Yeah,
They
they still call him
fucking,
pops.
they fucking,
Big Diggy.
what's that movie, man? Talladega Nights. Hit him with Talladega
God,
Nights.
one of the best comedy
Yeah,
movies of all
yeah,
time.
yeah,
One
yeah,
of the
yeah,
best
yeah.
ones.
Yeah,
That is hands down. Anything that those two are in together, Step Brothers,
yeah.
one of the most iconic movies of all time.
You know what? You never, and like, just kind of bringing it back. You never see movies about real estate, bro. We could make a movie about real estate and make some money. Like, what
Uh,
movie?
you know who would be good in that movie though?
Oh, you know what? They did have a video. Never mind, I'm not gonna say it, bro.
Property Bros. Property. What was it? Was it
I was gonna say Property Bros.
Property?
I was gonna say, yeah. There was that one video about real estate.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the plane hit,
The second tower. That's Garen. That what? Hey, listen here, buddy.
that was real estate.
Listen here, buddy. You just crossed the fucking line, dude. You just crossed the
Oh,
fucking line,
2 days
pal.
before the fourth at that.
You just crossed the fucking line, pal. All
No,
right?
yeah. We're gonna have to cut that out because
Nope.
this can't air after the fourth.
Leave that in.
Nah, bro, that's
This
crazy.
this is gonna air. What the fuck is today? The second? It'll air 1 week from today, my friend.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're done for.
There's
I
no good
want to
ones
bring
though.
it back.
We could make it about
You know who'd be good in that movie? Zac Efron now. Imagine it.
what?
Imagine it. Remember the movie we just watched with him and Ricky Stenicki? Him as like a real estate agent who's like struggling in a brokerage. Come on, dude, you're seeing it.
I want to make it more like Wolf of Wall Street style, and we'll
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about how people use property to embezzle money.
Oh.
I mean,
It's a show called Ozark.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy, dude? Who brought him in here, dude? Ozark.
Ozark.
Great show. Fantastic show. You ever seen
Okay.
it?
No,
Did I ever tell you about my movie idea?
I just fucking gave you gold, bro. Don't
It's
spit it
not
back
gold.
at me,
It's
pal.
not gold, dude. I'm not
All right,
gonna lie to you.
go ahead. Well, I basically just pitched Ozark and I've never seen it, so obviously
you
I got
pitched-
a gift. Obviously, I got the gift.
That is such a beautiful way to think about life, dude.
Yeah.
What a beautiful way to think about life, buddy. You know what? I gotta take your mind and fucking analyze it sometime. And that's what this podcast is going to be for us. Because when I watch this back, I'm just going to go, wow, this guy is a gift. All right, here's the idea, right? Boom.
Yeah.
And nobody fucking steal this is going on documented now, so nobody can steal this. Here it is. A movie about these three dudes who work at a bank, right? And I've already got the actors in mind.
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper.
I got you on. Go back. Start again. Restart.
All right. It's a movie.
Mhm.
Three guys work in a bank.
Three men, one bank.
Go ahead. And they shit in a jar.
Dude. And a jar of shit. Like that. That sounded good, didn't it?
That sounded pretty good, yeah. Listen. So three guys. All right. So it's Bradley Cooper,
Yeah.
Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia,
Okay.
okay, and the dad from Ozark, or you might know him from Horrible Bosses.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So those two dudes, okay, they work at a bank, they hate their jobs, whatever. One day the bank gets robbed, and like they get in trouble because like they gave the guy the money, but like the fucking whatever, like the way that they're supposed to do it is like to kind of like press the button, whatever, right? So then instead, what they do is they decide to stage a bank robbery at their bank they work at. So they go to Kevin Hart and they ask him to stage a bank robbery. Okay, what's the face, Karen?
Are you pitching? I've seen this movie.
No, I've told you about it before.
No.
Yeah, no, this doesn't exist. I told you about this idea before, but it sounds really good
The
already.
comments are gonna be on fire. They're gonna be about to fire your ass up.
Listen,
Because,
listen.
because I've seen this movie. They stage a bank robbery at their own bank.
No,
You have told me about this before.
I've told this idea before. Yeah.
Okay.
So they go to Kevin Hart to be like the fake bank robber and
You
stage.
you like this is your first time mentioning Kevin Hart. Like you said, they go to Kevin Hart. You didn't say Kevin Hart is in the movie. Happy surprise, but okay.
Kevin Hart's in the movie.
Okay.
They go to him, right? And it's like, hey, we be like a fake gangster, stage a bank robbery for us, right? So he's supposed to stage the bank robbery, and the day of the bank robbery,
Perfect role for him.
yeah, right. The day of the bank robbery, a real bank robbery happens, but they think it's the staged one. Like they're fucking around, like, hey man, like not so hard, like relax, right? Because they're still trying to play the parts. And then Kevin Hart's crew walks in with the other fake bank robbers. Hilarious calamities ensuing.
No, that's gold, man.
That's gold,
that's
right? That's a
that
blockbuster
is a
right there.
recipe for gold.
That's a
Dude.
blockbuster right there, dude.
That is, man. How much do you think it costs to start a bank, man? But like billions or millions?
I don't know because I found out recently that banks borrow money from other banks.
They borrow money from us too, right?
Yeah, so it's kind of odd to say, right? You have to have some money to start, but
Imagine if you started like a real estate investment firm that kind of worked as a bank, right?
yeah,
That borrows money from people,
large mortgagers.
from large mortgagers
Yeah.
or from investors, right? And they take that money,
Mhm.
they invest it in properties, and people
Sure.
get a cut. And I know you're telling me that's called, what is that called? That's called a
A REIT?
yeah, yeah. Is that what that
No,
is?
a REIT is slightly different though.
Oh, okay.
A REIT is kind of like a stock market, but for properties.
That's kind of what I'm trying to describe.
Yeah,
That's kind of what I'm trying to describe. Something like that. A REIT? Is that really what it's called?
yeah, real estate investment trust.
I can think of anything fucking better.
Well, real estate investment trust is REIT is short for that. G, come on, dog. Come on, man.
Just
Those wheels are turning.
so stupid. It's such a stupid name, man.
All the millionaires who are millionaires off of REITs just they're stupid.
Yeah, they fucking know.
Yeah, they're stupid.
Let's go get some fries, man. I'm hungry, dude.
You want to cut it like that?
I'm hungry as shit. Let's go.
Oh, let's wind down, huh? How about that? How about you start again and try to wind us down with something a little?
No,
How
that
about you start again? and try
no,
to
that
wind us
works. I got. I'll try some else. I'll try some
down?
else.
Yeah, here you got.
You hungry, dude?
Am I hungry? No, I'm good right now. Actually, I would say I'm not.
Gavin, you gotta wait here, brother. You hungry, man?
No,
Come
no,
on,
Gavin's not
dude.
hungry. You know what? I want to finish my thought though.
All right.
Why the Colorado Springs market is so good, right? Because there's 4 different military bases here, right? You have Shriver, you have Fort Carson,
Okay.
you have Fort Carson,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
You've got the what's it called, the Air Force Academy,
Yeah.
and then what's that one in the mountain called? It's inside. It's supposed to be a secret, but like,
Cheyenne Mountain.
dog, no, what?
Yes.
NORAD. Thank you.
It's not
Uh,
NORAD, dude.
It is NORAD.
It is NORAD. You're right.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's NORAD.
But because of that, you always have people coming in and out, which makes this area such a stable economy, right?
Yeah.
There's so much money here, and because of the influx of people and then leaving and coming in all the time, new jobs are being created,
Yeah.
new properties are being built, and that makes a stable economy and insanely stable market. I've seen the markets around other parts of the country
Mm-hmm.
completely fluctuate. I mean, to the extremes, up, down,
Yeah.
to the bottoms, the top. But this market has stayed pretty much the same, which means that it's such a great place to start investing.
Yeah, for the most part,
It's expensive though.
interest rates have kind of gone up, and it's gotten consistently more expensive. So
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't seen it skyrocket, I haven't seen it jump, but it has gotten consistently more expensive.
That's awesome.
But I think it's starting to come down. I think
Prices will come down.
interest is coming down a little bit right now. They're saying come down a little bit more by the end of the year, particularly for VAs.
We'll see fives to VA.
Yeah,
We'll see fives to VA by the end of this year for sure.
yeah, which is nice, man. It's also particularly good for renters, dude.
Yeah, man.
So that's why something that I've been looking at is if you purchase a property through your VA loan, one of the best things, in my opinion, that you could do is you could use, if you have any extra money or whatever you would have put down on a down payment, use that to pay down your interest rate.
100% seller concessions.
I was talking to a friend about this today, and he kind of argued that, well, if you put that money back into the equity of the home, so if you pay down the home, then it might do you better in the long run, right?
I
Because
guess, yeah, sure.
even though you'll have lower payments, lower monthly payments, if you pay it down, you'll have equity in your home.
Well,
Right?
so technically, you'll have a lower payments if you put it in your home too, because it's less value you'll be financing.
This is true. You'll probably affect that more by hitting the interest. However, hitting the interest is versatile, man. One, lower monthly payments on mortgage. You can rent it out, means you can rent it out and make more of a profit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Two, you'll have the extra cash. If you're not renting out, if you're just buying for your family home, you'll have the extra cash to save, and then
Yeah.
you'll have liquid equity, which is
Yeah.
better. And three, one of the smartest things I've seen done is you have a very low interest rate. This dude had a low interest rate on his house. It was like what 3%, 3.5?
Yeah, 3.5. Yeah.
3.5, and his house was worth about 500K. He was selling it for 540 with the incentive that you could do an assumption and you could assume his
Yeah,
home
that
at
does
that
help. That does
3%. The
help a
market's
lot.
at 7% right
Yeah,
now.
which is a huge up. Was a huge leg up on the competition, especially
Huge
with a slow
incentive.
market.
And you could say, hey, I think my house is worth 40K more
Mhm.
if you assume it because you get this 3%,
I love that.
which is huge.
On that note, I am hungry. So let's go get some carne asada fries, huh?
You're a piece of shit. Yeah, let's go.
なんのこれ好き